Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking out the Tier 8 Premium Russian cruiser, the Mikhail Kutuzov. We'll just call it the Kutuzov because that's the part I can pronounce. So I was lucky enough to get this as one of the little Santa boxes along with several other premium ships, so I'm gonna start trying to plug away at them and making videos for you guys. This is not something that I would have normally bought for myself. But hey, if it's free, it's free. And kind of wishing now, after playing this is my second game, that I should have bought this a long time ago, because this thing is an absolute cash cow. It's a shameless HE spammer. Some of the features on it. Well, number one, you could spot right off the bat, it has smoke. The smoke is very short duration. I think you get 2 puffs out of it, very much like the British cruisers, if not even worse. The other issue with that is the Kutuzov is a very long ship, so as opposed to the British cruisers where they have a little bit of wiggle room, basically you pop your smoke when you're stationary and you stay stationary. There is no moving back and forth and trying to dodge torpedoes while you're in the smoke but not popping out of the smoke. I mean, that's just it. I know from killing these things over the last, however many months now, that they do have a substantial citadel and not a lot of armor, and because of the gun angles, when they do pop their smoke, they have to be pretty much broadside. So that's huge. The other big thing you can see on this mini-map is the range is just under 20 kilometers away, and it's those Russian rail guns also, so they're very flat trajectory, very accurate, and people bumping me right when I was about to hit my smoke. Thank God I hesitated for a second. So one of the common things that I've seen Kutuzov players do wrong, and I'm learning from killing them so many times, I kind of already know, and again, this is only my second game in this, what not to do. And that was to fire immediately the moment I saw enemies. I didn't want them knowing I was here. I waited until the absolute last second before I thought I was about to get spotted, and then I popped my smoke when I was dead stationary. And so what I'm trying to do now is spread the fires. So I already got one on the cruiser over there, and this Mahan is exceptionally brave. I'm not sure what's spotting him, and you would think it'd be really hard to hit him at this range, and with something like my Des Moines, or, well, for that matter, just about any other cruiser, you'd be absolutely right. But the Kutuzov and most of the German cruisers have these just incredible rail guns, and you can see I just took a third of his life, just, from about, what, 9 kilometers out or so. There's another nice fire on him, breaking modules left and right, just spamming the crap out of him. Took some more modules out. He's very low on health. I think he already repaired, so that fire is going to stick. He's panic smoking, but I think that's too late. You can't run away from fire. So I can't see him. On to the next target. And again, still using HE. I'm just trying to get fires. Okay, fire on the first one. And just constant spamming out HE. It's kind of sick, and like, so again, having not really, there we go, Mahan's dead. Yeah, that fire did actually end up killing him. I've been fighting Kutuzovs for months now, and they're one of the most annoying ships in the universe, just for the fact that they have an exceptionally high fire chance. I've got Demolition Expert on this one and the fire flag, so I think I'm sitting at 19% chance to catch things on fire, and I'm firing out 12 shells every 7-8 seconds or so. Wow, I mean, it's evil. You can see just how many fires that I'll start in this game, and the whole time I'm kind of like feeling dirty. At the same time, like, I absolutely love the credit income. So we got this, another fire on him. The New Orleans there is finally getting a little brave, so he poked his nose out. It was kind of a dumb call. Caught a fire on him, and yeah, he's second guessing that decision, so he's trying to back up. And to see that Fabuki just laid down a smoke screen, probably for him, but I will be more than happy to steal his smoke. So let's go ahead and start, turning the ship into it. Keeping an eye on those two battleships in the back, though they are not A, firing at me, and B, don't really have a good angle on me either. So I don't want to encourage them. A little bit of a kill secure there, but yeah, okay. I'll take it. It's kill number 1. Almost in this smoke, though the New Orleans did use his radar. I don't know why. North Carolina did pull shots at me, so I'm just going to kind of stay angled. Yeah, there they go. He was shooting over me anyhow. And I got a fire on him anyhow with my first salvo. Those fires, just they're ticking away. New Orleans, I think he's just kind of given up. There's really nothing he can do. It wasn't a bad position to be in. Unfortunately, his team just kind of YOLO charged in and got mauled here at Charlie. And and now that they're all dead, he's just kind of screwed. And wow, and pushing me out of the smoke. It's really amazing how little people pay attention to where they are sailing their ship. But let's just move on. Thankfully, the New Orleans died, and the two battleships are hiding so far in the back that I'm not immediately spotted. So what do I want to do here? Well, and he's just blocking me from reversing too. Thankfully, those torpedoes ran out of range. Bravo is starting to get into some serious trouble, so I'm gonna lay some fire down on that cruiser way out there, because he's just, I don't know what he's doing. He's way in the back and going extremely slow, but because the guns are so good on this, I can still snipe him at this range. Trying AP, seeing if I can get a lucky Citadel or two. The AP on this ship is no joke. I tried it out a little bit more on my first game, and it does pretty good, but really with almost a 20% chance to catch things on fire, why would you do that? I mean, if you're point blank and they're giving you a broadside, great, fantastic, and you have a short reload, but like, I just catch things on fire without even really trying. Like, I fire at this Tirpitz, there's another fire. Like, it's almost too easy. And then when I notice that they put out their fire, I switch to something else, and then put something else on fire. Now my smoke's back up. So we're going to turn our ship so we can point our guns and start helping out here in Bravo. Pop the smoke. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to stop in time. Yeah, and then you can see that second plume saved me from poking my nose out. So this Scharnhorst is low health. We're going to try and finish him off. Got one fire. Indianapolis giving me full broadside. And there's a second fire. Third fire. And he finally put out the fires. Okay, so switch to AP. Try and take a shot at that Indianapolis. Yeah. Alright. So German battleships, their repair gives them immunity, I believe, for 15, maybe 20 seconds. So that's why I just... It's like, okay, well, you put my fires out, I'm going to switch to something else, and then I'm just going to switch right back to you and put you right back on in fire. So I got one fire that's sticking to him. Don't think he's going to survive this regardless, but I'm going to try and finish him off anyhow. There's Confederate. Because he's looking at me. He's trying to shoot me through the smoke. There's a second fire. Looks like his shells missed me. Great. Alright, he's dead. There's nothing he can do about that. So I'm just going to move on. Got an enemy Gneisenau coming up. Go ahead and start burning him down. And, of course, the kill got sniped on the Scharnhorst. Whatever. Smoke ran out. I need to start moving. Got a fire on the Gneisenau. Use this island that I knew was over there. I knew it would be a good thing to help protect me. He is firing at me. So angle in. Take very minimum damage. He put the fires out. Let's see if I can get another fire on him before I round this corner. Got one shot out left. There's the fire. And it is ticking. So it did stick. Great. Okay. So I've got some time for my next smoke. Kind of looking around. Alright, let's go ahead and poke out. Just angle. Don't go out full broadside. And the guy now just did fire, so I've got a good 25 seconds or so before his guns are back up. So let's see if we can get some more fires on him, make him burn a little bit more. Because he's already popped his repair. If anything, I also keep resetting his the cap. There's fire number 2. Really, I could stop now. I mean, fires at me. Misses completely. I am giving a little bit too much broadside, but there's fire number 3. Go ahead and pop smoke for good measure. Firing AP now because he has 3 fires on him, and that's not a bad shot right there. I'll take that. And he's gonna burn to death. There's literally nothing he can do about it at this point. Notice that the Indianapolis is way down there. Just got withered her. That's 60,000 fire damage done. Yep, there he popped back up. Still burning, but I want to secure the kill. And oh, the secondary. Like 1 shell hit him and finished him off. So that's just free flags. I'll take that. Alright, so there's nothing else up here. There's still the 2 up top, but there's plenty of teammates going. I'm going to go chase that Indianapolis. Because I know I can take him on. And I don't know where he's at, nor do I know where this last destroyer is. So we're just going to move up. Now, I probably have worse detection than the Indianapolis, and I certainly have worse detection than the enemy destroyer. And I don't know where either is. I know the Indianapolis was down here, heading towards Alpha, but Alpha has been capped. So, if I were a betting man, I would think that he's probably heading back up to Bravo. And maybe that destroyer as well. I'm not sure where the destroyer is. I don't think I've even seen him all game. So I'm just gonna keep this island very, very close to me, just for the fact that I know my detection is crap. And I wanna, basically I wanna sneak up on them as best I can. Because that Indianapolis, unless he catches me full broadside, I will out DPS the crap out of him. There's no question about it. And if it gets into even a side-by-side broadside brawl, if I switch to AP, that Indianapolis has a massive citadel as well. I probably can win that fight as well. Okay, so Bravo is being capped. So I was right. One of them is in there. Okay, there's the Indianapolis. Great. Just as predicted. Mahaha. And he pops radar. Well, so it's really kind of pointless. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he thought our destroyer was nearby or something. And there's fire coming from a smoke. So yep, there's the enemy destroyer. And he just popped out of vision, so fine, whatever. Reset the cap on him and start unloading on the Indianapolis. Now I'm sure that there's torpedoes in the water, so I'm just gonna start changing direction. And I just straightened out a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna let's edge out a little bit more. As much as I want to get my back guns involved. See, there goes the torpedoes. Now, I know he has that little reload module, so 5 seconds later there should be a second set, and there they are. That's a little bit closer, but cue torpedo beats and easily just skirt around that. In a straight line, the Kutuzov is fairly maneuverable. It is a big and wide ship. Oh, can I get that? Nope, of course not. Well, let's see if we can run down this enemy destroyer in his smoke. We know he's in there. Now, if he was smart, he just ran, and he's just going to keep running or kiting or whatever. He's used his torpedoes. He only has 1 set of torpedoes. And then he used his repair. Or his instant reload. Nope, he's just going to YOLO at me. So we're just going to put our DPS to the test here. He's firing AP. I'm sure he's getting multiple little mini citadels on me, and I'm sure he's seen videos where he's like, oh, this has such great DPS. Well, so do I. So, thanks for the kill. And the Kraken. So how we do? We got 10,000 XP, 500 free XP. We got Arsonist, Confederate, Witherer, Close Quarters Combat, First Blood, Kraken, and High Caliber off of 166 damage and 27 fires. 27 fires. Wow. We got 3,252 base XP, which is one of the higher ones I've had in a long, long time. Almost exclusively, the damage was all HE. It's shameless. I got 67,000 damage in just fire alone. And here's some of the modifiers so you can see how I got those ridiculous numbers. It's an amazing ship. Wow. Yeah. Have fun out there. See you guys next time. Bye.